Hello and welcome to another Brett Plays Flight and Review, and today we are going to review the Hawk XP2 GTS Cessna. This is a REIMS rocket mod for the Cessna 172 with the glass cockpit. So let me read what it actually says while we go around here. And as you can see, we've got tie downs. So this is the stock 172 in the sim with some modifications for this particular aircraft. It does come out as a second aircraft, so you can still get to your Skyhawk original aircraft as well. But so the Freeware creators, Bagaloo and MBX Aviation, are happy to present you with this free mod, bringing the iconic member of the Cessna 172 family to the interesting power gain. The REIMS rocket and the Cessna XP Hawk 2 are variants of the Cessna 172 model, a powerful 210 horsepower capable of short takeoff and quicker climbs. This mod has adds a new plane to your hangar with lots of options. There's actually 9 liveries that come with this. I've chosen this red and gold one. This is the second one in the selection. Actually has Hawk XP2 GTS, as you can read there, rather than REIMS rocket. Now, some of the things we have here, these were originally produced between 77 and 1981 from both Wichita and REIMS. This configuration featured a fuel-injected Continental IO 360K D-rated to 195, two-bladed constant-speed propeller. The Hawk XP was capable of 131 knots. This mod, though, it is based on the C172 SP. Yep, I already said that. New fuselage cone design matching older C172 from that era. 3-bladed prop with appropriate nose cone. New exhaust pipe. Okay, yep, there we go. Prop lever, WT1000 modifications to display manifold pressure and RPM. I was going to point that out. And a lot more. Well, I'm going to show you what a lot more means. So let's just go inside. So we've got Hawk XP2 written on the aircraft. We also have REIMS rocket written on different liveries as well. But we do have this little booklet and our checklist, which is actually up here. I'll show you those in a moment. Let's go to the handbook. So we actually do get a REIMS rocket handbook. We have our front fairing wheels, which we can actually take off. So there you go. Same with the rear and the chocks. So we can have, depending on what we desire, I might leave those on, take the chocks off. Tie downs. Alright, tie downs are off, but we still have our covers. Covers are off. You do need to remove those in order to fly, so you will have to jump into the manual here. Front right seat, we can actually remove that if we wish. Reason being is if you go to skydiving setup, there we go, we've got rid of other weight, and we have also got rid of our rear seats because you can. Oh, very nice. I like how this door goes up rather than the outward one. So if I turn that back off, our door goes out, so you can't use that as a skydiving door. Very good. Okay, so skydiving setup, door goes up. Having a look from outside, actually right up onto the roof of the wing, or the underneath of the wing. Very good. And can we put that back down? Nice. Lots of room. Okay, we'll put it back to normal. So, but we can take off that seat. We can also remove the rear if we don't want to run with the rear. Now, it does look like somebody's left a drink there, and I think there's a water bottle there. Yep. So what they've done is they've removed the headrests in the SP 172 SP that's default by Asobo. These seats have large headrests, so I'll leave them back in there. We can flip the checklist box. Hang on, let's zoom out. Okay, there we go. Wow. I actually didn't notice that. Like that. Fuel cap selectors, control system, prop, flaps. Yep, nice. checklist card. We can actually remove it off the dash. I'll show that in a second. And I like various stuff. I'm guessing it's the map. Can we press that again? Yep. My drink bottle. And yeah, 2 drink bottles are gone. So you want to clean up the aircraft? Very good. Alright, various stuff we can stay on. And back to default view. We actually leave the checklist on the dash there. Now we can make the pilot visible. So yes, you can see. Good for VR, and the co-pilot if you wish. There we go. Hello, mate. I won't do that. Tie downs are down, off, good. Okay, to close this, press the spine, and the book closes and gets put away. But we want checklist. We actually have a checklist that you can go through. You can go before starting, and you can actually run through the whole checklist. It's really well done. Not going to do that for this video. Back to the index, you can actually go if you've got engine failures and what to do. Really well done. Click at the top, puts the checklist back on the top of the dash there. Now, other things that they've added in here, I can actually open all of the doors. Nice. I can also open the window. We can actually open the window during flight as well. Now, these things weren't implemented. Neither was the visor, but it is now. So, rollerball is a lot easier there. If I use my mouse to slide it, now can we slide? Oh, there you go. Well done. So this is actually given it full control of this aircraft. The flight model is not too much different to the inbuilt one. So we'll get a few things on here. Wait for these to start up and align, but I do want to show that they have changed extra fuel information. Although I think that actually pops over to here when I... Can we soft key that? There we go. There you go. So it's popped over there. So on the normal, when I say normal, the one that's actually included in Flight Sim, the Skyhawk, it actually only has the one level of engine gauge there, I guess you'd call it. Alright, so give it a start. Beautiful. Probably should have said clear prop, but everything else seems to run the same. We'll put our pitot heat on. This one is inoperative. I think that's actually part of the sim as well. Now if we go through our views, we've got our main one here. We can press the CDI key. So this is the same as the sim already comes. It's the exact same views as well. We will take one level of flaps ready for takeoff, through to our fuses and our controls and fuel. Fuel's on both. Trim seems to be set to 0. Thank you. Prop pitch, very good. We will take off the park brake. And look, I'll do a quick loop around Sydney here. I don't think you're going to see too much different, but I will open the windows once we get in the air, just so you can hear the sound difference as well. We'll probably even do that while we're taxiing, so zoom out there a bit. Somebody's taxiing way too fast there. Alright. Cool. Booster seat works well. That's just pressing spacebar. I think this is actually really well done. I will put a link in the description. So it is on flightsim.to. It is freeware. It does use the default aircraft built in, but they've really gone to town on fixing actually everything that can be clickable or move, which is good. Alright, looking left, nothing coming. The default views, I think, the same as the Skyhawk, which is the 172 I'm talking about. Okay, brakes, thank you. I've noticed that they come in too fast, the brakes. Ooh, I didn't put my taxi lights on. That was my mistake. Yep, definitely a different sound there with closing the window. Performance, you do have more power than the standard Skyhawk. I did do a flight of this before, and then I did another one in the stock default one. So much more power to get up into the air here. I think I rolled a lot further than that. I might just bring the prop pitch down though. Or my RPM down, sorry. Using prop pitch, it actually makes the RPM drop there. Very nice. Everything else seems to be fairly stock as far as flight. You do have that extra power. We might just do a quick circuit here. Everything else is default flight sim. But you have the options to take those wheel covers off. 9 different liveries, all with different varying identification. So I'm guessing this is a actual aircraft identification, VH YPN. There's a whole bunch of others with names and colors on them that actually, I would say, are real life aircraft, some being the skydiving schools. What we'll do is we'll actually try and bring it right in here on the long runway. Autopilot works really well. It's the same as the Asobo autopilot. The only thing different here we have is engine modifications and the ability to press everything in the cockpit now, where we weren't able to before. Flies really well. Definitely be using this one. Sorry, Asobo. This is what it could have been. Oh, I bounced. Oh, I bounced a lot. My mistake. I've come in too fast, haven't I? Yeah. Wow, that's embarrassing. I did a much better I did a much better one on my practice. Okay, I came in too fast. I should have gone around and landed back at 7 like I normally do. But look, it is actually a really good mod. I highly recommend it. I think I'm getting a headwind there. Maybe I shouldn't have come in that way. It's continuing to lift me. That's probably why. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all the rest. Go get this aircraft if this is the type of thing you're interested in. Lots of abilities to open all the doors. Have the skydiving setup if that's what you wish. It's well done. Highly recommend it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Cheers.